I felt very ill. Well, I mean, I've been weak all along, but here, at this stage, I just couldn't move anymore. So I wanted to die. You know, I was ready to give up.
The Holocaust was the genocide of European Jews during World War II. Between 1941 and 1945, Nazi Germany and its collaborators systematically murdered some 6 million Jews across German-occupied Europe, around two-thirds of Europe's Jewish population. The Nazis considered Jews to be the inferior race that posed the deadliest menace to the German Volk. Soon after they came to power, the Nazis adopted measures to exclude Jews from German economic, social, and cultural life, and to pressure them to emigrate. World War II provided Nazi officials with the opportunity to pursue a comprehensive, final solution to the Jewish question, the murder of all the Jews in Europe. After occupying Poland, German authorities confined the Jewish population to ghettos, to which they also later deported thousands of Jews from the Third Reich. Hundreds of thousands of Jews died from the horrendous conditions in the ghettos in German-occupied Poland and other parts of Eastern Europe.
She grabbed the few belongings that I had in my hand and threw it aside. She threw away what she had. She looked at me, I was 13 years old. She looked me straight in the face and said, I want you to understand that taking us to our death. I don't believe the whole world has gone mad. There's going to be somebody somewhere that's going to help you, and you have to run. Well, being 13 and very scared, I hold on to my mother's skirt very tightly. But she pushed me off the road, forcibly pushed me off the road. She says that's the only chance I have of survival.
Following the German invasion of the Soviet Union in June 1941, SS and police units perpetrated mass shootings of Jews and Roma. View this term in the glossary as well as Soviet Communist Party and state officials in Eastern Europe. The German units involved in these massacres included Einsatzgruppen, border police battalions, and Waffen-SS units. As they moved through Eastern Europe, these units relied on logistical support from the German military, the Wehrmacht. In addition to shootings, these units also used specially designed mobile gas vans as a means of killing. Mass shootings of Jews in Eastern Europe continued throughout the war. Of the approximately 6 million Jews who died in the Holocaust, at least 1.5 million, and possibly more than 2 million died in mass shootings or gas vans in Soviet territory. In late 1941, Nazi officials opted to employ an additional method to kill Jews, one originally developed for the euthanasia program, stationary gas chambers. Between 1941 and 1944, Nazi Germany and its allies deported Jews from areas under their control to killing centers. These killing centers, often called extermination camps in English, were located in German-occupied Poland. Poison gas was the primary means of murder at these camps. Nearly 2.7 million Jews were murdered.
Day and night, columns of women and children and elderly passed by our barrack. We watched them enter the gate that led to the gas chambers. Sometimes they called out questions to us. By that point, nothing could save them. The sounds were magnified when we worked at night. First, I would hear the hissing of the steam engine arriving at the platform and the whistle of the train. And then within a half hour, hundreds of women, children, and elderly would pass by our barrack and disappear into the entrance of the gas chambers.
Some able-bodied Jewish deportees were temporarily spared to perform forced labor in ghettos, forced labor camps for Jews, or concentration camps in Nazi-occupied Poland and the Soviet Union. Most of these workers died from starvation and disease, or were killed when they became too weak to work. On May 7, 1945, German armed forces surrendered unconditionally to the Soviet allies. World War II officially ended in most parts of Europe on the next day, May 8. Because of the time difference, Soviet forces announced their Victory Day on May 9, 1945. In the aftermath of the Holocaust, an estimated 250,000 Jewish survivors found shelter in displaced persons camps run by the Allied powers and the United Nations Refugee and Rehabilitation Administration in Germany, Austria, and Italy.
We heard the sound of a tank, very large sound. We thought they were going to kill us there. The first thing we noticed is the turret was not aimed at us. And the soldier jumped out. My father yelled, "Americans." The American soldier was a Jew, and he was from Brooklyn. He was our Messiah. And everybody singing, and yelling, and hooting, and so forth.
Crimes committed during the Holocaust devastated or completely destroyed Jewish communities across Europe. which left the whole world speechless. The Holocaust remains in the memories of every Jew and everyone else leaving pain and devastation. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe for more. Have a great day.
I can't think about the misery, but about the beauty that still remains. Try to recapture the happiness within yourself. Think of all the beauty in everything around you. And be happy.